What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the Big 12, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down to the 19.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Once he got some room, it was over.
Southern Mississippi.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
7, North Texas, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
This running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Makes the grab. 45 on his way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. The running back has it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
North Texas really has it going on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. They'll run it on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post. No problem.
And you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out. It's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him fouled up behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
North Texas, 7.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. North Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Newton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They're going to run it.
The run game is good. The balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to keep it in the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away and to fight another down.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, there it is! And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier.
Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd second down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ready? Offense in an empty set. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Newton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
North Texas comes to the line on third and short. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Points on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up a 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's in goal. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
With the score, Southern Mississippi, 21.
And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one in to get things underway in the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agreed.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Going airborne. How about that heads-up play? You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up, deflected in the air. The running back's like, all right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down the stat book as a catch.
Leading off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle of the field. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The play-action fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going right and going deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got it in the middle. It's Booth. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
By the receiver.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Let's go! They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got the back over the middle. Hard-hitting tackle.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside kid. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Fresno State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not.
There we go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Now improvising. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wants to fire on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. He wants to change this route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Flips it out in the flat. Beck's going for the goal line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. North Texas in the hurry up. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, the momentum has shifted forward. Certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they're going to lose this ball game.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football. They got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. And the defense got him at the 27.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running team. You bring in dime because you know you're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Power football with the run. Gets it past the mark. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. And with that, they move out of
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in the coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long for the 24. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's in goal. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quarterback will keep it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Southern Mississippi, 31. North Texas, 28.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the move. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got it right where you want it.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it. I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They're definitely in range for the tying field goal, but still trying to get to the line quickly. They're going to run it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, North Texas.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown, North Texas. They move on top here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
Southern Mississippi, 31.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you.